Oh yeah!
Alright, hope everybody's having a good one. Welcome to Planet Coaster 2 with Cookie Pirate. Today we're gonna work on the Viking Park a bit, and then maybe try our hand at a couple coasters, potentially some other rides, and yeah. Typical chill Planet Coaster 2 stream, I guess. Which is the way I like it. Alright, so we're gonna go in here. And I remember last time we had actually replaced the B&M invert in the front of the park. Neon Beans, hello. Yippee, I'm early. Yeah, it just started. Yeah, so we got rid of the original one, and we placed a custom-built invert. So one of the first things I think we're going to do this evening is tear up the square. Try to find like some pathing or something like that as an alternative so that people can still get around the park. And I think the way to do that, right here, let's actually turn that to curved. It looks a bit better. We'll run the queue, or not the queue, but the path. Kind of separate that. Actually... Oh, come on! What in the world is going on with all of my power stuff? Guess we're gonna have to take some time to figure that crap out. Yeah, there's a ton of, yeah, look at that. 10, 12, 13. I'm not counting that because that is, new and kind of part of a different area. So, but yeah, we've got 13 rides or facilities that don't have power. And I don't understand what's going on. Hey, Bromik, hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay. How are you? And, let me make sure I get it right this time. Yo, Meganus. I think I'm saying that right this time. Hello, welcome. Alright, let me clear all of that out. Yeah, a whole ton of stuff doesn't have power to open for some reason. Alright, so before I go back to that, let me go in. I gotta see what is going on with all the power shortages. Wait, is that telling me how much it's using? Oh no, it's telling you how much is available, so we're gonna have to have... Like, what? Like, what's going on? I come in and half my park has no power. Nothing looks broken down. Nothing's red. I just wonder if just enough stuff is in poor condition that's causing these, like, blackouts. How many maintenance personnel do I have? Next time, pay your electric bill on time. Well, I've only got 8. So we probably need a few more. Let's hire a few, get them to service this power stuff. I wasn't anticipating. Oh, look at that. That has no power now, too. Just kind of scatter them around the park. This is gonna be a really long evening at this rate. Alright, what is this? Just a memento. You know what? We're gonna pick this entire thing up and move it for now. Just a memento. Let me move the shop. There we go. What are these over here? This path can stay. I think what we can do... Most of this in the middle is okay, but around... Like, right around here is where things are going to have to get relocated. We've got a pizza pen and so delightful. Let's move those. We snap those in place there. We're just going to move these temporarily as well. Oh, gosh. It just keeps on going. What in the world? Like, everything over here is having... Oh my gosh. I'm half tempted just to turn power management off. I don't think we need changing rooms over here. We can actually pick this entire thing up. And, I believe Iron Gwazi is open. I saw a video of someone visiting the park and they wrote it this week. Iron Gwazi? I didn't know it was closed. I know Cheetah Hunt's closed. Or was. It may be open now. I think they were waiting on parts from Intamin. Oh, look, and we just moved it to a place with no power. What was the one you were hoping would open so you could ride it again? Kumba. It's gonna tank the scenery rating a little bit, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and this isn't a desperate time, but it calls for semi-desperate measures. Aha. Alright, get out of the way. Demo this path here. We're going to clean all of this up. We're going to have to keep this area clear for the coaster. But some portions of it where it gets a little higher up, we'll be able to run some path under there. I don't want to box ourselves in too much, so what I think we're going to do is move the entrance gates, kind of like back here. Put a nice little arch or something like that, and then have the plaza set back and have people walk up and around up to the coaster. But this is really impressive because from right here you get this great view of this big invert, which I think is going to look really neat. I knew Kumba was testing. Let me... Oh, there's a whole bunch of news. Let's see what's going on. Oh, yes. Busch Gardens announced today the return of Kumba. The coaster reopens to everyone Saturday, September 27th. Past member previews start. They're running today. Oh, sweet! Oh, man! Kumba's open! Kumba's open! I don't know if you could all hear me clap. Gotta get like a rhythm going of that. Oh man. Ah, sweet. Oh, I love the sightline of the invert. Yeah, it looks really great. Yeah, Jimpers did a fantastic job with it. I mean, would you expect anything different? Man, I'm stoked. Kumba's open. Kumba's open. I'm gonna try not to get overhyped, but I bet you other people are gonna come in and tell me the same thing. Hey, did you hear about Kumba? Okay. So I'm gonna start deleting these segments of the path over here. I'll let this person clean the trash cans. Choo-choo! Even the train conductor's excited that Kumba's open. Choo-choo! At least they'll tell you about the correct. It's all good. Alright, so you have to go that way, or you gotta go that way. Oh no, that stops at the train station, so up and around. We're gonna have to move this ride too, I think. Oh yeah, the coaster goes right through it. We'll have to find a way to do like the tunnels or trenches or something like that for this, because that's... Oh, that looks really good though. We'll probably lower it slightly. Try to get it into the ground a bit. This is beautifully profiled though. We'll get the Batwing to go underground. Have it pass right up over the railroad. That's gonna be really neat. Kumba's open. Okay, behave. Let's move our security guard. Oh, sorry, everybody. Oh no! Somebody lost their balloon! Pop. Well, we can demo that right there. At least wait until Dale or JP are here to sing, right? That's a fair point. We can move a few of these trash cans. JP, what's going on, man? That shop will have to get moved. This ride will have to get moved too. I'll let it run. Alright, one thing we're going to need to do is go back in and turn on track supports. Perfect timing, just got here. What a coinky dink. One great thing about doing the 4-meter method is you can turn the individual supports on and it doesn't look like too much. Should we do the top? Probably. I hear King Coaster laughing somewhere. Yep. What this thing about singing? Oh, I was singing / chanting a little bit about Kumba reopening. Kumba's open. Oh wait, does this have... Hold on. Aha. I know those aren't totally even. Oh, no, I want the supports, not the catwalk. Oh, it has no support. Eh. Want to check out the Viking park I have so far? I'm not going to get to it right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. These don't have any... Oh, probably because it's not a, because it's a custom loop and not a, But that's interesting, it doesn't trigger any... supports. Huh. Interesting. I think I just heard thunder. Maybe not. Just send the code for later. Okay. Ba-da, ba-da. Really, it's out of power over here? Probably because we still have a power shortage somewhere. Gee whiz. Let's put that there for now. Oops. Alright, let me go in and put some more solar panels down or power facilities, because this is ridiculous. Tank my scenery here. But I think if we put 2 or 3, that should resolve most of the issues. Maybe not all. Alright, let's go in and cable these up. Where's the other? Here it is. At this point, I'd turn off the power option. Believe me, I was thinking about it. I don't know what's going on, but no, it's good now. We've got power to everything. It isn't that tough until stuff starts to fail. And when you have a lot of like failed ones or ones that are running poorly, it becomes really tedious. So anyway, let's really. Alright, we're gonna shut this down. It's old, so we're just gonna delete it and build a new one somewhere else. I know it's gonna get really, really cluttered through here. Alright, tell you what, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start tearing up chunks of that. Actually, yeah, you know what? We're just gonna demo this whole thing. The reason I have it paused is that so not all of these guests here will end up having to get relocated. Angle snap off. Kind of run it like that for a bit. Let's tear that up. Kind of like that just for now. Of course, this is temporary. And then we'll turn that down and just manually connect all of these back. That one's still okay. And that there's okay now. That's really cluttered over here for the time being. We can move this slightly if we need to. And the other thing we'll do is lower it. I kind of like the idea of having the loop over the water. And kind of shifting it here will give us a little bit more kind of flexibility with our path. Yeah, that works out. We may actually take some of this water up so that we can lower it. Because that right here would be underground. This over here would be close. Now that I've got the placement, I have to see how much we need to bring that down. We want some people to get their feet wet, and we can kind of tunnel that Batwing. So let's leave that there. Let's give it a test run. I just kind of want to see the kind of the overall terrain profiling of the coaster. Oh, these aren't accessible. Well, they're gonna get moved anyway. mainly watching for this loop right here. I want to see if the train is too low to the water. We can always move it up a little bit if we want, or we could bring it further down and just remove the water. That's close. That's really close. We'd have to see if people would get their feet wet. Of course it goes underground there. Pops up. We could do some terrain work to kind of pipe this back underground. That's such a good view of that coaster on the skyline, though. Alright, there we go. Shut it down for now. Alright, so the terrain clearance is fine with the path running right there. And this is actually a really cool view, having it go right through. You see it go through the bat wing, and then we'll have it come around. So, having the path run through here, I think, is actually a really good location. That will be really nice. Give the coaster some kind of interaction with the paths and stuff like that. Okay. So I prefer to leave the water in place right here. I think it's really cool having it go out over the water, and then we'll have it interact with the terrain in the form of like tunnels or trenches, kind of right here. Okay. So, next thing. Aha! Oh. It's not accessible. Alright, well, you know what? Let's just delete it. Are we having any power failures? Nah. We're good. That was really weird. I had so many of those early on. Alright. So this is making us reconfigure this up here, and I think we have enough room to bring the square. It's low to the ground right here, but I think there's enough room to kind of build out to it if we need to. So let's kind of see how we want to maybe configure that. And we can clean all of this up. We actually have the potential to move the train station a little bit if we want as well. Today is quiet. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Thinking of something to theme the station. Let's go in and take a look at what our options here are. We could do Viking stone or wooden, or we could go with something off Viking theme. Is this fairy tale? Yeah. We could go with a stone keep for the front. Did I name the coaster yet? No, I have not. It might help decide the theme. You know, I thought about it, or you could choose a theme and that might help with the name. It could go either way around, you know. Thinking a little terrain profiling right up here in front would be nice, though. Alright, tell you what, let's actually just move all of these now. We'll do right here at this row. Alright, I've opened up a poll. Kinda let y'all maybe help me theme and name it. Hey, look at this. This is resurging. That's a really good sign. And this, oh yeah, that's right. This is new because we replaced it after it started getting old, which kind of sucked. I'm happy to see this resurging though. That's what it should be doing. So I wonder if it was just bugged before, but when this becomes a classic, that should really help with the crowd. Kind of drawing some people to it, but also the path is just not really intuitive to get back here. Alright, so we have 2 people voted for the Keep Stone and 1 person has voted for Viking Stone so far. Alright, so I think we can scratch wood off the list. I like the idea of a Keep Stone. I always think of that church in Reykjavik when I see some of the sorcery scenery pieces. I think it looks really cool. And it'd be nice to experiment with the new scenery. Even though we're not really doing a sorcery-themed area in this part, excuse me, it's nice to have one kind of stand out a little bit, in my opinion. I suppose what we could do is a little bit of terrain work. So, oh yeah, that's a tunnel from where the old... Aha! Well, let's bump the intensity and the size up a little bit, and we want sampled. Yeah, that was a holdover from the old coaster. Flatten that out a little bit there. We may reprofile this water slightly, just to give a little bit more of a centered feel to it. Or the other thing, what we even could do is shift the ride over ever so slightly. I think that works. Yeah, I'm fine with that there. Oh, Queen Splash. Ah. Look at the line for the train. Oh! Oh! Go! 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 Get him! Oh, he's making a mad dash. Somebody get in his way! Slow him down! Got him! Out! Yeah, this would be a good opportunity to move. Oh, I don't know if I want to close it at the moment. Alright, so the Stone Keep is winning. So we'll go with that. Let's build our station. What we'll start with is this up here. Align with station. Now this is going to be interesting because take a look at how this kind of is going to cut. You can't build it out to a corner, it will actually interfere with the ride. Now we could do, I wonder if we had a corner... We probably could do something like that, although it's going to be a little odd kind of sticking out. So maybe what we'll do is build the building a little bit kind of wider than normal. Maybe kind of have a separate area here and have a little bit of interaction with the scenery. That could be a really cool feature of the ride. And we could spruce it up with one thing we need to do while I'm thinking about it is switch the station to exit that side. Alright, I think it's safe to say on this side, we can do kind of just a regular, let's do a 2 meter to match. What? Are you all excited about the new Giga dive coaster at Six Flags Over Texas? I think it's gonna be cool, but oh, you know what I'm forgetting? These I mean, I'm not personally overhyped for it. Dive coasters are cool. But making it a Giga, I don't know. Alright, now let me go with a 2 meter wall piece to surround the station. It's something new, so I'm excited. That's totally fair. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's gonna be cool. Is it gonna be the best thing since sliced bread? I don't think so. But I think there's definitely some potential for it to be a really cool coaster. What I'm gonna do here is just for reference. I'm gonna do the window pieces so I can see the kind of 4 meters a little better. Because I think we may try to run some queue under the station. Oh, that's actually lined up quite nicely. Ah, there we go. Alright, this is kind of the area we might have to look at building out. If you look at it, you see exactly how it interferes. So, what I'm gonna have to think about how I wanna do that. And we'll go ahead and we'll do our window pieces on the corner here. I'm gonna leave this open until I figure out the setup for the queues. Actually, when I got on to stream and set it up, I totally forgot we'd switch this coaster out, so spending some time taking care of that. which is fine. It's something nice to do. A little change of pace. I saw a video of it today, looks impressive. Not sure when I'll ever get to Texas, but it would definitely be an intense ride, yeah. I have not seen the video of it. I've heard about it and kind of followed a little bit with what they were doing. So, maybe I'll be a little more hyped for it once they, or once I watch the video, kind of find out some more about it. Alright, for now what we'll do with this here is just kind of trench it. It gets really low to the ground right here. Ah, yes, the railroad. Alright, tell you what. Yep, we're gonna shut it down. Let me fix this right here while I'm thinking about it. Ah, it's going back that way. Does it clear that corner of the building? Yes. It looks like it does. We can curve it a little bit too. I like the profiling of that better. Have it run right there. Now we've got two options. We can have it go around this coaster. Oh, you know what? Here's a really cool opportunity. We can have it go around, we can have it go over. Or, what I think we're gonna do, I think this would actually be cooler. Give it some additional interaction. Let's tighten the turn. Kind of have it run parallel. Oh, you know what? The tricky thing is that's not going to curve back up with this well. Seems like we would have to run it along the back here, which that would let us reprofile the station. Tell you what, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have the train pass right up over this, and we'll see there that that's just enough height for the coaster to be enclosed, and then we can lower it. That should be good there. And then we can just tie it back into the station, but we'll probably angle it out a little bit to give ourselves a little more room right over here. So we'll look at that here in a minute. Jempers, how's it going, man? I'm doing okay. How about you? Hey, Roblox, how are you? Have I seen Tormenta yet? No, we were actually just talking about that. I have not, really. I mean, I've kind of paid a little bit of attention to the concept of the dive, but I haven't really looked at it in detail. To me, it looks really lame. Oh, no. Oh, okay, 3 Imolans? Yeah. Eh. Not really my favorite type of inversion. You bet it's gonna be super rough, like Wrath of Rakshasa. I hope not. Hopefully they've figured out whatever was going on with some of those newest B&Ms with the rattle. Kind of a pain. Possibly literally, definitely figuratively. Alright, now that we've moved this track, we can finally redo this properly. So let's just seal this. The drop isn't even 300 feet. The coaster itself is 309. Ah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. Rhett, how are ya? Good to see ya. Alright, Yomeganas, hey, have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by for a bit. Sambucha just made a vid looking at dead theme parks. Oh, wow. Alright, well, we've got the train going up over this here. We can kind of redo a little bit of the terrain surrounding it. Now, what I want to look at doing is kind of reprofiling the station. Maybe moving it a little bit closer, like right next to the entrance, perhaps. So let's clear that. Delete, just delete the whole thing. I love how the park is. How have you been? I've been doing okay, man. I appreciate it. Alright, now what I think we can do here is swing the turnaround. Oh, that's going to bring it right back to where it was. We can shorten the track a little. Tighten that turn up, maybe. That's as short as it can go. Did you finish the tropical park? No, I've taken a break from it. I've not like fully given up on it, but I've just taken a break. Yeah, no worries. I know what you meant. Alright, let's go with that there. Alright, while the ride is closed, we need to do... Alright, that's telling me that one of the stations is too short. That should fit 4. That one definitely can fit 4. That one should fit 4. That one there hasn't changed. So maybe, is it this one? That's just a tad bit too short. Man, well, that's gonna mess the profiling up on this. Now another station is too short, which... It can't be that one. Is it this one right here? Possibly? Whoa, no. Take me back over here. Jumped across the map. Aha! Honestly, one more. At each of these, we should actually be able to run 5. So, help with capacity. Add one more. Oh, yeah. This one right here might need it. No, that can probably run a 5th. No, it can't. What in the world? Really? Aha! Okay, there we go. Alright, now the ride has much better capacity, which is a plus. Move these trees back just for a bit. Well, we can always add something to them. Oh, excuse me, hiccup. So I'm watching the vid and Sam Mucho went to a park in New Jersey that had a few rides and was open but not another soul there. Huh! Oh, interesting. We'll place that here in a moment. I want to get this station. Call this the Dragon Station. I'm bored, so I'm recreating Tormenta. Hey, did you hear Kumba's open? Well, you bet your bucks I'm happy about that one. Now he's at Six Flags America. R.I.P. Even though I just talked a bunch of crap about it. yeah. That's all good. Alright, next is to add an entrance. Oh, come on. We gotta switch the station direction. We'll connect those in a moment. That one is good. That one's okay. And then... oh, this is gonna be a little bit tough. We've got to figure out how to set this. station here. Alright, well the entrance and exits are on the right side. Move that tree. We'll just have to run a path over this way. Hard to recreate it from a vague promo video, yeah. Oh, there's a full POV now? Well, I suppose we should move these trees so they're... or remove. We can always add them back. Alright. Let's do Q. Not sure if this corner is going to be at the right height. Oh, that is close. It's just a little bit off. One thing I do like about Tormenta is the cutback that goes over the first drop. I think it looks cool. Oh yeah. I like I said, I have not seen it, so I'd have to check that out for myself. But I have to eat by T3 sucks. I can never resist. Hey, yeah, enjoy your food. We'll see you later, man. Hey, who was it that said they were going to make a Vekoma SLC for laughs? Found the POV of it. Lord, that is the longest mid-course. Oh, wow. Y'all are making me curious. I may have to go watch it. Just to go into yet another Immelman. You know, 3 of them is too much. I mean, even if it's an element that is really enjoyable, I like variation. That was a criticism of Griffin. Instead of 2 Immelmans, they could have done an Immelman and even a dive loop. That's the cool thing I think about Yukon Striker, is it had a good variety of elements. There's an Immelman after the first drop, Another one going into the mid-course and one after the mid-course. I like how B&M included a cutback though. That's a cool addition. Doesn't even appear to be going that fast that it needs that much braking power. Brings it to a halt. Alright, let me switch back to this here. We're gonna run a path. We can actually switch to curve, turn the angle snap off. We're gonna run... I'm gonna run a 3-point, actually. So I'm actually gonna go with a hexagon stamp. We could actually bring it a little bit further over here. Let me go ahead and clear some of these trees out just so I can see, and then we can replace them. Dale, what's going on, man? Park's looking great. Now that's a lot of train cars and daddy like. I added a 4th train. It needed a 4th one after the adding that station. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, this is a little bit unconventional. We're actually gonna run a path underneath the brakes for this coaster. I'll move this bench to like right there. And then we're gonna run a path. Let me get it lined up. Right like that. We even could potentially delete that first hexagon and build a second one. That would be slightly larger. Nah, we're gonna stick with that. The first implement is huge too, around 220 feet tall, followed by a 180-foot loop. They're both the tallest inversions of their type. I'm interested to see your recreation. If it's anything like Montu, it'll be very impressive. Yeah. I've been going crazy with building stuff. You'd be here all night looking at my stuff if I demanded it. I don't mind checking out a couple. We're going to check out the work that JP has done. Alright, but now we have a functional, there have been a couple rope trees here on the tracks. I'm curious, the clearance. But I think we're actually good to open this ride and no, that's the... Oh, well, you know what? Oh, we've got to build the rest of the track. Ah! Aha, we can do that. Track limits exceeded? Really? Alright. Where else? Nah, it's all reconnected. Oh! Are we gonna need another freaking power facility or something like that? Ooh, that lagged a minute. Alright, let me run power. What? Alright. we go. Welcome to the New Mountain Express. And then what we'll do is just run a path kind of like that. And we could even kind of clean that up a bit. Alright, then we gotta finish this up in the Park Plaza at the entrance. Unbelievable. Spent hours on an Intamin Blitz I'm very proud of, and it gets 5 downloads. Spent 15 minutes slapping together Tormenta, and 22 people have already downloaded it. I can kind of see why that would be the case, because it's a real-world remake, it's hyped up, it's big news, so people are curious. That sucks, though. I'm curious to see, just for laughs, how high this balloon can get. Unless it, like, automatically pops. Well, you can really tell what my priorities in this game are. How high can the balloon go? I think they vanish after a certain height, but don't quote me on that. I'm curious. Can't zoom out anymore. And it's almost 300 feet up at this point. Now I'm actually just really curious. Good overview of the Cube Pennywise, yeah! Speaking of, my dad was telling me yesterday he saw a BMW Z8. He was running errands. Oh, hey, there's another balloon. Pop. It was a cool overview of the park, though. Oh, now I don't see it. It's gone. How rare are those things? So there are about 5,000 in the world. And then they have one called the Z8 Alpina. It's like Alpine, except it's A at the end. And there are only about 500 of those, and they go for, from what he was saying, he saw a couple of them were listed around like $400,000. Oh, from the world is not enough. Okay, I knew it was from obviously James Bond, but also, oh, excuse me, but also one of the Pierce Brosnan ones, and I just didn't remember which of the 4 it was. I knew it wasn't GoldenEye, but it's The World Is Not Enough, which actually is a pretty good one. I gotta say, the Pierce Brosnan James Bond movies are some of my favorite ones. Oh, you're aware about the Alpina? Yeah. Yeah, those ones are extremely rare. Oh. Who did it? Out! Oh, he tipped over the trash can right next to the security camera. Aha! Not the sharpest knife in the drawer. They're a tuner who rely only on BMWs. Oh. Alright, so we still gotta finish. Oh, look at that! People are lining up like crazy. We might need to add queue. They're gonna start piling up in front here. Another train shouldn't be too far away, though. Alright, so I want to get this open and functional, so I'm going to go in here. We're going to turn supports off for the station. And we can just top it with some ceiling or something like that underneath. We'll have to figure out exactly what we're gonna do with the terrain here. I'd like to profile that differently. working on the bottom of the Immelman for the past 10 minutes. Ooh. Can we get a cool 3D ride where the coaster is a DeLorean? Oh, that actually would be pretty neat. Alright, so we've got the exit set. Now we need to figure out the ride entrances. We want to do a station pass-through or not. The other thing we could do is a plaza down here. Of some sort. So probably what we'll end up doing is like an angled kind of main street section. Kind of over here. And then have it branch off. We'll need to figure out an access path for to get to the ride. If you hit 88 miles an hour, you just end up riding it again. Yeah, look at the line for that train. Look at that line. Look at that. Line for that's not too stacked, but it's got a steady trickle of people. Alright, I'm struggling to think how I would want to set this up. Alright, tell you what, we'll come back to that. Or we'll rethink the idea later. I want to get it open. So I say what we do is just run a path outward for a little bit. Ooh. The thing about this too is the station is so tall. Alright, and let's just run a line. Let's do that for now. Smooth the drop after the mid-course. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Alright, let's do that. Use a smooth strength of 10? I usually try to avoid anything higher than like 7. Alright, well, let's try that though. Look at that, it stopped at the bottom of the lift hill. Ah! When are you going to look at the park? JP, I'll get at it. Just give me a bit. I've not been on in 3 days. So, I'm trying to... Oh no, that messed that up. Crud. Well, so instead we have a bridge over it. I try to get that terrain right. We'll play around with it. That's good. Probably ready to open. I'm gonna call it Montu for now, since that what it is, but we'll come up with it. Uh-oh. Out! Man, we might just be stuck with it like that. We may have to adjust some of the timings on that, but the ride is open and ready to go for now. So we can kind of spend some time with that here in a bit. Alright, and let me just check up on... This back here's got few people on it. Established. It actually has a decent crowd this time around. Yeah, we just need to reprofile this entire area. Kind of run a more contiguous path. Alright, let me take a break from that. It's not going to be a super long... Holy cow, I've been on an hour 45 minutes. It did not seem that long. Alright. Let's go in and check these out. Oh, actually, let me get the code for the park too. Bromix still at the top. Ah. Let's check these out quick. Oh, don't quit. Go back to the main page. Oh, this is like a totally new park. Got a nice Vekoma family launch right here. I like that longboat. Kind of attached to the coaster train. Got the swing. Got the railroad station. That is cool. Look at that. I like the way that that is themed right there. Got another coaster, kiddie coaster. That's a super long train. You've got this, looks like a... Well, it's like a construction yard. Ah, yes, this. And I take it this here is the kind of lounge area you'd set up. That looks really neat. I like all the shields up here. You've got all the benches lined up. If you look in the crevices of the main statue, you'll see supports. Yeah! Yeah, wow, that looks neat. Yeah, so they're all connected and not just kind of floating. That looks really cool. Got the restaurants, the kitchens all stacked here. You got room for plenty of tables. Nice seating around the fountain and everything. Yeah, you're doing a good job with this. Let's give the coaster a ride. I like the flags fluttering. There we go. And then you go up through that tunnel. Or not through the tunnel, but through the rune. Theming on the junior coaster is the most. I like the maple trees back here. Oh, you go into the water? Also, it has laps. Yeah, most kiddie coasters do. I like it takes you down over the shipwreck. Yeah, that's nicely done. Very cool. Alright, we'll come over and check out the family coaster. Oh, your front bumper POV is blocked a little bit, so we'll go... We'll go with the guest. Pop of airtime at the top there. Another one. Head chopper effect. Nice outer banked curve. another launch. Yay, over the water. Well, then it comes down over a low section right there. Okay. That's a harsh turn right there at the end. But no, that's cool. It has a good layout. That was fun. The little area with all the supports is because I had to do custom supports on certain parts. I'm not seeing where they're custom. Mostly because of the queue line. Oh yeah, okay, right back here behind it, yeah. Oh, those have come out nice. I like that. Those are cool. Very neat. Yeah, good job. This is coming together nicely. I look forward to seeing what you do more with it. Let me go back into here for a bit. Maybe you can use the Viking rest area I made. It's big and has a lot. Yeah, possibly. You'll try to find a location for it, see where that would, something like that would fit. Hopefully we get some more people up this way. There's not much activity up here, surprisingly. We need something to draw the crowd over this way. This back here is always still a walk-on. Alright. Let me see here. I'm probably gonna jump off in the next few minutes. I know it hasn't been a long stream and I haven't been on the last couple days, but I've been tired out lately. Oh. Oh man, yeah, as you can tell. Here, holy cow. Anyway, I'm gonna go, so bye, good night, have fun. Alright, JP, thanks so much for hanging out, appreciate you. Great job with that park. Yeah. This is thinning out a bit. Hopefully dropping people off at this station will give them, you know, an incentive to go one of these two directions. The original game added a feature to where you could select rides and link them to advertisements to lure people to them. I really hope they add that in this game. The weather and season change makes everyone drowsy. Yeah. Well, it's been blazing hot here. We've been in the 90s the last 3 days. It's a little bit unseasonably warm. It's just been a really long and frustrating week at work. I've had enough of it, but I'm just trying to hang in there. Yeah, same. Man, work sucks sometimes. It's been a really bad last, like, 2 to 3 months. This whole year has sucked, but it's been exceptionally bad, like the last 2 months or so. Oh man, I'm really starting to struggle here. I'm gonna get up and just go like, sit on my couch, watch TV and do nothing. I don't know. Well, we got a fair bit done in the park today. We got the railroad kind of fixed up. We got some of this cleaned up. We got this ride placed and opened. Doesn't really seem like people are going for it. Oh, you know what? Aha! Too expensive. Now people will get on it. congratulations, you're going to be the first person getting on the coaster. Because I forgot to turn the price down. I always forget that. Sorry to hear that. I know a bad work environment bleeds into your personal life. Yeah, it sucks. I do my best to keep them separate. It takes... Occasionally it takes a physical toll on you that's a little tough to shake sometimes. But I try hard to disconnect. And generally when I get home, it's like take a quick, refreshing shower, spend a little bit of time just thinking about things here. Like, am I gonna spend some time playing piano, or plan on streaming, or most nights both. And I try to keep my mind distracted. It doesn't always work, but I usually do pretty well. I just stepped up real quick. Give me a second. Can your cat sense when you're feeling down? Yes. She's not the most keen on it, but she can... I mean, they're not like dogs that are quite as good at that stuff, but... Give me a second, sorry. I think I'm signing off. Hope tomorrow's a good day. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow night. Alright, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping it's better than the last few days. So, hopefully for you too, get you some rest, and thanks for hanging out and have a great evening. I do plan on being on tomorrow. I'm probably not going to be making it Saturday. Yeah, anyway, yeah, Bromik, thanks for hanging out. Hey, should be on tomorrow, and whatever coasters you have that you want me to take a look at, I'll plan on that tomorrow. So, I'm actually gonna kind of wrap up the stream myself here, and get a couple things done and get some rest. So, we'll pick back up tomorrow. I'm probably not going to be on Saturday. I have something come up. Sunday is up in the air, so I'm gonna try, I don't know, maybe a few cups of coffee or something like that. I'm gonna try to make tomorrow a pretty lengthy stream. And we'll do a variety of stuff. This park, maybe another park. We'll check out some rides, and I might even attempt to make a real world coaster, just for fun. But, we'll figure it out. I'll play it by ear. I appreciate you all hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of the evening or night, or whatever it is where you're at. Hope it's a good one. And until next time, folks, as always, take care, stay safe, we'll see ya.